Hello, Tenderfoot Chief back here again with my third playthrough of Airships Conquer the Skies. Last time I had some plans to take over another province, but didn't quite make it. I had a few issues with being surrounded on all sides and being attacked by the computer players who were trying to sort of take all my provinces off me. So that's something I want to try this time. Also, last time I had a few suggestions from Skeleton Man. I did actually do one of them refitting my Timmies, but he also suggested that I should make a ship with a high ceiling. But it's told me actually that it's to do with an event that might happen when you come across like a kraken, large squid-like monster that hasn't quite come into the game yet. So I'm gonna leave that, put that on the shelf for now, and come back to that at a later date. So let's get started. I'm going to open up the game now. Tenderville, here we go. Let's open that up. So I've been toying with the idea, outside of actually playing the game, whether to just make a large amount of ships and just kind of steamroll into a province. However, there's always the balance you have to strike between how much money you have and how much money you're getting. This usually isn't the case with these kinds of games. So I'm not exactly 100% sure how I will take the pail, but that is going to be my target for today. So first of all, let's have a quick look at the city. He seems to have two ships, one of which looks like it'll be quite an easy takedown. The other one looks a little bit more substantial, and he does have two defense buildings here which look like they've got a series of cannons, maybe along the front here. Sometimes you can't always see the cannons along the front. So it looks like they could potentially have 3 cannons here and 1 at the back, which, he's got 3 at the back as well, so maybe they're facing the wrong way at the moment. Maybe they'll turn around when we attack, and in which case we could try and drop in behind them. But so we know what they've got more or less now. Let's have a look at what remains of our fleet. So we've still got the Circumfix. We've got the excuse me. We've got the HMS Multimetrics, which was a grenade style kind of semi-bomber type thing. And we've got a couple of Timmies. One of them looks like it's been refitted and one of them hasn't. So I can't refit that because we're actually building something at the moment. So let's play this until that's actually been built. So we're constructing some land defences here. So that shouldn't take a moment though. And then what I will do, an enemy spy sabotage the construction of Watchful Tower. So that's actually slowed it down. What's happened there is we'll go through one thing at a time. There's 2 things happening at the same time here. So what's actually happened there is as I can do with my spy here, where you can kind of try to destroy or disrupt buildings and things like that. They've actually done that with my defences here, and I would assume it would probably be from this province here, because it looks like they're attacking me. This fleet is moving to raid one of your cities. If you are unable to quickly force the raiders to retreat, they will loot your city and reduce its income for a while. To prevent this, move your fleets there or build additional defensive buildings. So I wonder if we can. We can't seem to intercept, so we're just going to have to sit there and wait for him to come. So I think it's pirates attacking us. So here we go. Oh goodness. 1, 2. He looks like he's got 3 of the same ships here with these kind of deck-mounted guns, and he looks like maybe these are boarding ships, or they could have some kind of underneath. They might be holding some kind of bomb bays that I can't quite see. Sometimes that does happen. So what we're going to do is we literally just missed out on our other defense building as well. So we're going to move this back a touch, like so, and we're going to put our Timmies up top Timmy, like so, and this one here. So one of these is refitted, I believe, and one of them isn't. Yeah, this one's got the 2 light coal stores and the 2 lighter ammo stores. These have got the medium ones in, I think. Yeah, there's the. Oh no, they've just got 1 each. So these are this one's slightly bigger, but that's fine. So let's move this guy over here. And what I might do is I might move those around, have him at the front, and him here, like so. And then let's see if we can defend the city. So let's start here. Here they come. So let's move this guy out of the way a little bit because he's not actually got any targets as of yet. Now, if we move this guy up here, it's the two Timmies up. Let's move them up. Oh, I paused it by accident. There we go. Let's move them up here. Looks like they're taking some pretty severe damage already because they've stacked themselves on top of each other, which is always a bit silly. And they're having a terrible time here with 3 of their ships that look like they're just going to be pretty much become useless. So that gives me an opportunity now. Oh no, they only took 20% of my income, which it's not too bad, but you know, it could have been better. It's always better to lose 0% of your income, obviously. So I'm just going to pause that for a second. But we did manage to sort of see them off without incurring any damage whatsoever. So I'm going to refit this Timmy quickly with. No, I'm not going to refit this Timmy. Is it this Timmy or is it this Timmy? Too many Timmys. So, small ammo store, small coal store. Yeah, we need to put another small ammo store and a small coal store in here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to refit. That's maybe it's just. I think I did something wrong. It wouldn't let me actually change anything, so I thought if I press refit, it would give me the options to actually change it, but it doesn't seem to work out. That's fine though. So here we go to our other city. Just check out a quick check over the defences because we've got quite a lot of defence here, so I don't need to worry too much about that. So what we'll do instead is we're going to build another ship because we've got quite a bit of money. So maybe. We'll build. The Timmy seem to be doing quite well. This is the new sort of style Timmy. I think I'm going to build another Timmy for now because maybe another playthrough I'll design a larger ship. But this one I'm just literally focused on taking another province. So let's play this now. Okay, that's been refitted there. It doesn't look like it's the same though, but never mind. Let's have a quick look. Small coal store, small weapon store. Right. So let's go to resources and no, that's propulsion. My mistake. Resources. There we are. And we want another small coal store and another small ammo store. So let's move this up here and we'll get a small ammo store like so and a small coal store like so. And then yeah, that's it basically. We'll just refit that like that, and that's done there. This one's building, so we can build another ship here. So let's get some more. Let's try and build our ships up a little bit. Let's have a quick look at the defences while we're here as well. So at the moment, we've only got our one. Oh no, we have got 2. They're just right on top of each other. So we're going to build one more. Not design. No, we're going to build one more building. And I think we're going to need some anti-air style. This one was quite cheap, and look, we don't need too much more, I don't think. We'll just pop that in as well. And we'll pop that there for now. We'll leave that there. And we have... Is he coming into attack here? Yeah, he looks like he's coming into attack. Just boulders brass. What does he have? Oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not too bad. It looks like this is probably going to be some kind of a landing ship. And these ones should hopefully be able to be taken out quite easily. So let's move. I'm going to move these back to support these ones here. Now, we've got the 1, 2, 3 here. What I might do is I might move this one up higher. Like that. And then what I want to try and do is do this, because then it might make them harder for the actual troops, and if they land when they come down, it's going to be harder for them to get up here. And I've got my Timmy up here waiting and ready. So let's get started. So these are suspendium chambers that are going to be easy to attack. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to focus these on the top ship, and I'm going to focus this guy on the top ship as well, and hope we can knock him out of the sky. Now he's been hit, but unfortunately he didn't fall down onto this person here. But that's not the end of the world. So I'm going to change his focus onto this one here, and thank goodness he crashed just before he got there. He seems to be holding back with these ones here. I'm not entirely sure why. This one's caught on fire, which is always good news. This one, yeah, that's gone. This one, hopefully. Oh no, he's going to land on top. No, come on. Yes, just missed us. So I'm going to focus the fire from this one, from my Timmy, onto this one here. These two are all but gone. Yeah. So they're out of the game. Now, this one just seems to be sitting around not doing much. I think this is having a little trouble with that's on fire. This one, the Timmy looks okay. I thought it was on fire, but it looks okay. It's getting a little stale, so I'm going to move this guy up, the Timmy up, and see if we can get a bit of Timmy time on right in his face, and then I'm going to get him to take out his suspendium, hopefully, and take him out altogether. So he should already be focusing his fire on him rather than this one. But his ammo's running low. But he's doing the job. A couple more hits. Yep. Come on, Timmy. Not much going on by the looks of things, but has he actually completely run out of ammo? Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this guy back here, because I'm not sure he's got actually anything to fire with. I might be wrong, but I think the red. Does that mean he can fire? I don't know. Ammo. He's got 0 ammo left. His crew's all still there. The coal's running a little low as well. So yeah, the ammo's actually run out, which is a problem with these Timmies, because they're not actually long stay ships, as it were. They're definitely more interceptor types. So let's get them to focus all their fire, if we can, on this here, and then we'll speed it up and hope that this doesn't take too long. I mean, they should be doing something really, but they just seem to be kind of sitting around. I'm going to move him out of harm's way a little bit there as well. Hopefully they won't be able to hit him so well. We'll see. Oh, let's go down. Yep, come on. Oh, he landed on a piece of suspendium block. Looks like he's out. This guy's still firing. But he's taken quite a bit of a beating, this guy. Let's focus our fire on there with that one. Can we fire on? He's out, so there's no point. Now, I've lost. Yeah, his engines have gone offline because he's run out of coal. This might be a little issue because it looks like we'll be sitting here for some time. He's run out of ammunition, this thing here. I wonder if he will ever run out of ammunition. Otherwise I'm going to be sitting here talking about nonsense for quite some time. Yeah, he's out as well. For some reason this is not under command. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe they've lost. Maybe I need to refit that. Maybe it's lost something. It doesn't look like it has. It looks like it's completely, totally and utterly okay, but When is this guy going to die, basically? I wonder if I can actually move the crew out of one of these. Hang on. Oh, victory. There we go. Okay, thank goodness. I actually did finally go to victory. Okay, so we've sent him off. That doesn't need repairing or anything. So pause quickly before anything else happens. I'm going to build another ship here. I want something a bit more heavy duty. So that looks like it would be pretty nice, but it's a bit expensive. Let's get one of these. It's got a lot of... They're not cannons. I think they're actually just rifles, yeah. Okay. Creosote? No. I don't think that sounds like it's going to be very good. HMS Tragedy. Goodness. Okay, let's get an HMS Tragedy while we're waiting. And... we'll leave that now, and we're going to move this guy over to here. No, move him over to here, and we'll play. So let's speed up a touch. Oh, I'm getting attacked by pirates just as I move away. Ah, more pirates. Right. So, same thing as last time, minus a Timmy. Let's go. So, focus your fire on the top ship, and let's speed this up a touch. That one's already taken quite a bad hit there. This is the time bar. If they don't, if we don't defeat them before a certain time, they'll just take 20% and run away, which is not ideal. But it does mean that there is you know, limitations to this. 40% income. Oh, that must because we've gone the second past the second line. 20 must be there. 40. Ah. Goodness. So these guys are just letting these pirates here raid my city, so I might have to do something about that at some point. So let's build another ship. No, let's not do that. Let's see what we've got here. And I think we're going to have one last look here, and then we're going to invade. Here we go. We're going to have a quick look at the city. He's still got the same by the looks of things, 2-2, and oh no, he's got one more defensive building as well, which could cause problematic, but could be problematic. Sorry, could cause problems. But hey, you only live once, and we're on -7 right now, so we're not making any money because of the amount of ships and things we have. So here we go. We're moving in with our airships and hoping and praying somewhat that. We're going to be able to take these guys out. It seems... I know. I thought that was a suspended block, but it's actually a ship. So let's move these Timmies out here because they could do some damage from above up here. Then we can move this guy a little bit further back here. I want to move him down below because he's going to probably go and do some damage if we can. If we can get around the back. Which way are they mostly facing? They've got a lot of cannons facing the other way, which seems a little strange. And then we'll put this guy to reserve. Maybe put them the other way around so this one can take a bit more of the punishment, and this one can move up and do some damage. Okay, so general plan. These three take on this one. This one is going to take on this one. These two, when they're finished, they're going to move up to support the two along the bottom. Here, and we're going to move under with these and try and take out these ships here. So let's start. Here we go. So focus, target this guy. Let's move you back. Okay, target this one here. Then change of plans. I'm going to target you on here. I'm going to move you to up here, like so. Oh, there's another one here that I haven't seen. Okay, so we're going to move and flip this guy around here to give him support there. Oh no, that was the original ship. Oh no, he's moved on top of my ship, so I've got to try and move him out of the way. Get him off. Okay. And let's get this guy here and move him. He can't move just yet. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, move and flip you around that way. Going to push up with this guy here, all the way up like this, and we're going to try with these Timmies to move in and do some damage over here. Okay, oh that's good. These two have broken free, so that's a good thing. Now this one is attacking them from behind. Has this still got any maneuverability? Yes, it has. So I'm going to try and target that one. Right. Let's just move this guy all the way up to here. See if he can make it through. Move and flip you around here. I'm going to move you up to here. Okay, this has got stuck on the suspending there, so I'm going to lower him down. Because if I can get this guy in closer, he can do some damage. If he gets close enough. The Timmies look like they're doing quite a bit of damage, but maybe oh no, it's not going so well for this guy. He is taking a lot of damage though. Okay, move. I'm going to try and get these to take out this guy because he's taking one hell of a beating. That's all I'm going to say. Right, move over here. Try and get him in there. Squeeze in. Looks like that one's on his way out. Going to move this guy along here. Oh, one of the Timmies might be sacrificed for the greater good. But now this seems to be dropping a lot of munitions onto this building here. Can any of these board? I don't think I've got any borders, have I? No. No, it doesn't look like it. So he's actually lost lift, which is never a good thing. So these two still seem to be okay within respect, you know, to a certain respect. The Timmies are taking a hell of a beating, and these guys still seem to just be. Can he move up here? Oh, that was close. Does he even have? He doesn't have any weapons left though. So, oh no, lost a Timmy. Let's focus our fire on one at a time. Focus. Is he run out of ammunition or? Looks like we may be out of ammo here, which is never a good thing. I should have bought some boarding vessels. My mistake. I thought we could just blow them out of the sky, but it doesn't look like that's the case at all, which is a shame. So I'm going to flee, and I destroyed quite a lot of their defences. I'm going to move them back to here, but it does look like I need. Let's have a quick look at the sea. They've only got that, and they've still got the. I need some boarding ships. That's the problem. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to repair some of the Timmies that are in best shape to repair. I'm going to scrap that one. Yeah, and I lost the. I lost my kind of grenade sort of bombarding ship, but what I am going to do quickly is I'm going to try and build a. Maybe I could roll up with a land ship. I had the TLV1, which does have some boarding capabilities. It's got a repair bay there. Where are its marines? Marine barracks are there. It's got a bridge there. Maybe, and it's not too expensive. Yeah, let's try that and see if we can do some damage. I'm just going to speed it up quickly so we can get that built. Oh, we've got the grade. They've sabotaged the TVL1, and they've created an alliance now as well. These two, so these guys along here. God, that's quite a big alliance. Oh, the Pale, he's taken the Pale there, so I have an opportunity to invade him here, or maybe. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! So it looks like they've all moved into the one. It looks like they've made an alliance as well. Okay, so use these here. Try and stagger him out a bit. I'm going to just roll him up and see if I can take this here. So, let's start. Here we go. Timmy's attack. They're all going to attack him there. I'm going to move this guy all the way up to here. These ones should hopefully be able to take these guys down quite easily. So let's move and flip him like so as well. And same with this guy. Move and flip. And then we can kind of keep them guessing somewhat. This guy looks like he's taking a pounding and he's still going. I'm going to bring this guy up for some support. Move and flip here. Right, okay. Now, what's going on here? Oh, these are facing the wrong way, which is never a good sign. This is on fire again. Oh my goodness! Like, well, these guys are actually got out, so maybe they're going to be able to get through. These are my these are my invaders, if you like, but they're getting shot at. Are they going to be able to make it past? Yes, they are. Can they get it into here? Only time will tell. Let's see what's happening with the rest of our oh, they're giving them quite the beating there, which is good. Oh, we've got in. We're boarding. It's awesome that you can see the little guys fighting inside. Are we going to take it? No. is the short answer. So it looks like we might have another failed attempt here on our hands. Let's move this guy in a little closer, see if we can't just blow them up with his carcass. Now, if we can get... Now, he's not... Is he going to move for me? Come on, get in there. No, he's gone. He's gone. They're still holding on quite well. I think I'm going to have to flee again. Oh dear. Oh my goodness, this is embarrassingly bad. Let's move these here. So, I think what happened at the last... Oh, I'm getting attacked again here. With somebody with a saw blade on the front, which should be quite entertaining, and I've got 3 of these, which should be quite an easy takedown. So let's start this quickly, and then we can have a look through what we've done. So focus your fire on the top one here. You focus your fire on Mr. Sawblade here. And they don't really seem to be doing particularly much. It's not a raiding. It looks like they're actually trying to... It's not a raiding party, because the raiding party, you have the bar that goes along the top that tells you... might fires may go... Oh, it's got... These are, I haven't noticed these. These are add-ons you can do. Storm fires may go on their own. So if there's a fire with rain, the fires may be extinguished anyway. Sorry, if there's a storm with rain, then the fires might be extinguished automatically. What I was saying was, this is not a raiding party because you have the bar along the top of the raiding party that shows you how much your city's going to be pillaged, etc. So this is actually another empire trying to take down my empire. I've hit this guy. If I keep the pressure up, maybe he'll explode and destroy these 2, and then it should be done relatively quickly. I'm not too sure about this guy here. I might have to get rid of him because he hasn't actually fired a single shot since I bought one, maybe 1 or 2. But he'd be very good as a defense against bombers. Well, he'd be at least useful when defending against bombers, but not against ships that are out of his range. They're going to sit back and try and attack. So I'll tell you what, let's focus all our fire that we can on this and speed it up. And there we go. Yep, that's it. Come on. Just make sure that, oh, yeah, he's lost his suspendium. Hopefully, well, the thing is, because there's a storm, the fires are not going to catch on quite so easily. But if we get an explosion, hopefully that would help. Oh, he's gone down. He's gone down. It's like a sandwich of ships. We have the ultimatum, and I don't know what these are, but they are not doing so well. Let's focus it on the ones that have suspendium left, and hopefully that will set them ablaze somewhat. And all we can really do now is sit and wait and hope that these guys blow up or something. Okay. So this is where the game gets a little tedious at times. It's nothing I can do. I am sitting here. I do really like this game, but there are moments when it's like, what am I supposed to do around about now? Doesn't seem to be any time limit for this. Yeah, they're just kind of endlessly firing, and they've managed to. Did they? Oh no, yeah, they ran out of. Some of them ran out of ammo. Right, let's pause this. Okay, so as it stands, we've got 1, 2, 3 by the looks of things, 4, an alliance all together. So these have all joined forces in an alliance together, and I'm just here in the middle. And that was something that actually somebody was talking about. Skeleton Man was talking about. Sorry, he was saying that all the enemy computers can essentially be the enemy computer players can essentially be seen as one big alliance, and they can make alliances as they see fit. Another thing he was talking about is mods for the game as well, which might try and do when I get a little better and get a little bit more into the understanding of the game. Because at the moment I'm just about holding on normal, which is it's not so good. And considering I've got that's one of his attacks. He's fleeing. Considering I've I don't need to repair any of these. That's good. Considering it's on medium, and I don't have the biggest army in the world. Sorry, biggest fleet in the world. It's a little embarrassing, but I think maybe I need to scrap these guys here because they don't ever seem to do anything, and that might give me a bit more money to play with. So let's have a look at this here, and we'll get rid of this one as well, and then we'll try to build up more of a fleet. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this for today. I still haven't managed to capture another province. But what I might try to do next time is try to do that. And what I might do is I might have a fiddle around off camera, see if I can reposition some of my assets and see if I'm in a better position to make a video next time. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe if you would like. And yeah, thank you very much. Bye bye.